Japan doesn't have any tips.
Right.
So appreciate that first. I always tell people, I think that is a tip.
Yeah, what I tell people,
I
explain I just say this is Japanese culture, and you can think of it as a table of charge. But if you want to really, people most of the time, they want to understand really what is it though.
You guys doing? Welcome back to SunnySword
Podcast. How we doing? We're talking about China right now and language and Russia, etc. Many countries have a variety of languages and stuff. But you know how like we watch those videos where it says like it has like American English, British English, and then like Australian English, and they say the same word, right?
Yeah.
There's a channel now on social media where it's Chinese women, like women from China. It's like 8 ladies, bro. And they say like shoe, or they say like, television or whatever they say. And they're all saying different shit. Like there's nothing even similar in anything that they're saying.
But
it's like,
in Japan, there is, I mean,
no, but you know how like it's like sometimes there's something different, but like it'll just be like mainly it's just like pronunciation is different. But sometimes there's one different word here and there, like car park and parking lot, for example.
Yeah,
like British English, American
Yamagata,
English.
Right? My grandparents from Yamagata, when they say shoes in Japanese, it's kutsu.
Right.
But they say gutsu.
Yeah, language is crazy, and it's crazy how much you don't know when you don't know the language, because things happen inside countries and you don't really know what's really happening. Actually, I was just in a conversation on Instagram. Actually, there's a guy put up a video, and the video is of Kabukicho, right? Kabukicho is the #1 red light district in Japan, the biggest red light district in Japan, right?
Yeah.
I believe it's the biggest one, right? And so, you go to the red light district, what do you expect? You expect, clubs, bars, maybe some hookers. Yeah.
Whores.
Or whatever, like those kind of things. Not honest, not a peaceful place, right? And in the video, the video is really, it's a tarnished video because the guy serves, he just shows like a corner of Kabukicho. And it's like, it shows the like African guys that are promoters on the street,
Yeah.
And then so he's like, these guys are not honest people. They're called totes. I don't know this word, TOUTS, totes or some shit. And in the comments, people are like talking shit about like the African people and saying like, oh yeah, as expected, these African people or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know why, but at the moment I got heated a little bit in my mind. I was like, I need to educate these people. So I was like, nah, this is because people are acting like, oh, Black people are coming to Japan and destroying Japan or some bullshit. And I was like, nah, that's not the case. Like these people they have their own business, or they're working with Japanese people. There's Japanese promoters as well on the street, and they're also doing the same shit, like trying to get people to come into a business, and they're trying to make money or some shit.
Usually clubs, right?
Right, clubs, girls' bars. Usually like the African guys are usually promoting clubs, like small clubs or small bars, right? Usually not the cabaret or the other shit. Yeah, kabukicho. Usually not kabukicho. Usually the girls' bar or whatever. But they're like, come on in, right?
Yeah, it's always small clubs they have.
Yeah, small clubs, small bars. The people in the comments acting like only the African people are doing that. They have no information about Japan, so they're just making fucking opinions, And so I had to get in there and get in the comments for a second and just educate people that this is Kabukicho. It's a red light district. It's not a place where you expect, people to just be, it's not your fantasy safe version of Japan. This is a red light district.
It's nightlife.
You're right. It's a red light district. Like, what do you expect? Because people are like, oh, well, I got ripped off when I went there. And I was like, it's a red light district.
How do you get ripped off?
Ripped off because, in red light districts, people have like, they try to get more money from you, right? Sometimes,
But how do you get ripped off in Kabukicho?
Because you don't know information. You don't understand what's happening, right? Like if a guy takes you to his, like if you, like, okay, girls' bars.
Okay,
right?
Girls' bar, I understand. You get ripped
okay, but
off.
look, like if you don't know how a girls' bar works, okay, so I know most people that are watching maybe never been to a girls' bar before. Knux, you want to tell them what's a girls' bar?
Basically, you sit on the counter, a regular bar counter, and you just talk to a girl. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
So
and you pay a fee to talk with a girl.
That's right. So you pay to
gotta pay
enter
for their
usually.
drinks too. Yeah, you pay for their
Right.
drinks too.
Right. And so you have to buy them a drink, right? You can't just sit there and just be chilling, like, you know, like that's not the point. The point is to talk to the ladies. And
Yeah, so in Japan you don't tip, so you gotta pay for their drinks and a table charge. Table
right,
charge is usually from 1,000 yen to 3,000 yen, depends on the location.
right. So as soon as you enter, the time starts.
Yeah, it's usually
Right.
40 minutes.
You need 40 minutes to an hour, and you have to pay like anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 yen probably. It depends on the place, I guess. So that's the start. You don't even, if you don't know that it's a girls' bar you're going into, you know, then already you feel like you got ripped off.
But they usually have a sign though, maybe not in Kabukicho.
Yeah, but you know how, like, if you're a tourist, right? And it's like, hey man, what you looking for? You looking for some ladies? I got this bar. You want to come by? And they're like, oh yeah, I want to go check out these ladies. Let's go. And you enter, and then they're like, oh well, you entered our girls' bar. We have a system, right? And then you're like, oh, I don't know. What are you talking about? Like, I don't want to be here. It's like you entered, right? And then you sit down. If you sit down, especially, right, then you've already it started. And then you buy a drink. You have your first drink, and the girl's like, oh, you have a drink with me? Can I have one too? You have them with her, and then you have maybe one more drink, and then you say you want to leave. You didn't realize that you were in a girls' bar. So you've been there like 1 hour probably, right? Maybe because maybe you're talking with her and some shit. Maybe you even ordered popcorn, for example, or chips, right? You had you had the entry fee, which was that 4,000 yen, for example, right? Then you got your 2,000, 4,000, right?
Yeah, 2,000.
2,000, just say, okay, let's say 3, okay? So you entered, it was 3,000 to enter. You got your first drink. It might have been 1,000 or even 2,000, right? So then it's another 4,000 right there. Then you had a second drink. That's 6,000. Then she said, oh, I want a drink too. That was another 1,000. Yeah. And then so she had a drink too, and that was maybe another 2,000. We're already at 8,000 yen, right? And then you had popcorn at least 1,000 yen. Your bill is already close to 10,000 yen without you even realizing it, right? And so when but if you're a tourist, you don't realize any of this, right? You're like, oh, you gave me the popcorn. We didn't give you the popcorn. We said, oh, would you like some? We said, let's have popcorn. And you said, yes, you agreed to popcorn, right? We suggested, you agreed to it. So you have to pay for the popcorn now. The girl said she's thirsty. You said, oh, have a drink. And so she had a drink. You agreed for her to have a drink. You have to pay for her drink, right? And so the tourists don't realize that that's the concept of a girl's bar, for example.
That's why they think that's a scam, right?
They think it's a scam because they don't know the concept.
For me, that's not.
Yeah, because we know, right? So, okay, so if anybody's coming to Japan, you're going to, especially if you're remember, it's a red light district. Don't expect it's not Disneyland, okay? This is a place where there's hookers and whatever else. So remember, that's where you're at. It's not fairy tale place. It's a dangerous place.
If you want to keep your cost low, go to fucking Disneyland, you know?
Right. You know? So that's the first thing people got to know. Like, you're going into you're in a red light district. And then, so that's what it is. And then, so you got to pay the costs. They're not going to, and then, you know, it's a red light district. And so they're going to make sure you pay. You're not going to just get shit for free. You're not going to just walk out because you don't know shit. Right. And so that happens.
But, you know, cool thing about Shinjuku, some clubs are free to get in. Like the underground.
Yes, right.
The basement clubs, those are free to get in.
Yeah. But if you don't, so like, if you don't know, you don't know. That's it. If you know, you know. Right.
No spots, you can get it for free.
Right. So that's why you got to know a local. So, you know, if you're going in, you have to know like at least a local person, do your research in advance, or you go to the information center if you know where, but probably you don't even realize the information center is there. It's in fucking Japanese, right? But like, you know what I'm talking about, right? The information, right? Like they know everything.
They have it around the corner, right?
Right, on the corner. It's a really, really bright looking place. Like lights are really bright.
Yeah,
and there's a guy in there.
White sign.
Yeah. And he has flyers behind him and shit. And if you go in and you say, well, first he knows you're speaking you don't speak Japanese, so he knows already, okay, I have to find the foreigner friendly place, right? And then you say, I want to meet ladies, or I want a club, or whatever, and he'll say, okay, you go here, you go there, you go there, right? But if you don't know, then that's when things get a little bit, you know.
Or just, you know, ask around, you know?
Yeah.
Don't randomly get in, just ask around. That's from Japanese people.
Right. Yeah. I mean, but some people they just not understand. They never experience this kind of lifestyle. Big city, red light
And,
district.
it's available until 5 in the morning, so or
Right.
even
It's
7 in
completely
the morning.
different for most
Yeah.
people. They never experienced it.
So most countries they don't do until 5 in the morning.
Right. But most people are not living in the big city like Tokyo,
Yeah.
So living in like a suburb or minor city. So the excitement is too much for most people.
What time?
One more thing, like getting ripped off, like people who don't know Japanese culture also don't understand izakayas either. And they think they're getting ripped off at izakayas all the time because of
Ow.
otoshi.
What about? It's only like 500 yen.
But they don't know that,
And there's a
right? So they think
there's a
that,
table charge too, right?
right.
500 yen, 1,000 yen.
Otoshi and table charge are usually the same,
Yeah.
right? So basically, what is an otoshi? You want to say or I'll say? Right.
They have to
So
pay for it.
you have to pay for it. It's a mandatory appetizer. And back in the day, like many restaurants were known for their otoshi. People would go there, oh, their otoshi is so good. They make a really special soup or some shit.
Yeah.
But like right now, otoshi is just so simple
Table
sometimes.
charge.
It's just like, it
It's
could
just
be
table
it's just gesture. They just put like popcorn or French fries or something really simple. Or it can be nice, like
How the
edamame.
fuck that's a scam though?
Huh?
How the fuck that?
Because they didn't, because,
Think about it. Japan doesn't
go
have
ahead,
any tips,
right?
so appreciate that first. I always tell people, I think that is a tip.
Yeah,
It ain't a
what I
fucking
tell
scam. I
people,
think that is a fucking tip.
I explain I just say this is Japanese culture, and you can think of it as a table charge. But if you want to really, people most of the time they want to understand really what is it though, right? And so basically, the otoshi is a mandatory appetizer, more or less. And if you eat it or you don't eat it, you still have to pay for it. But the thing
Yes.
is that if you are with like five friends, for example, right? And the otoshi, usually the price is 300 yen to 500 yen, right? On average, right? Let's go with 500 yen. And if you went 5 people, it's 2,500 extra on your bill. If you're a person that cares about your money or looks at your money closely, you're going to feel, oh, it's extra on the bill. Why?
What is this, right?
Right. And
What
then,
is this? What's
oh,
this?
it's because of the potato chips. 2,500 yen for potato chips? But we didn't even order these potato chips. We didn't even eat them. It's only like it's only like 10 potato chips. How is it 2,500 yen? Right?
I mean, I can see that happen.
Right? And so, do you know Shibuya Yokocho
Of course.
at Miyashita Park?
I hate
Bro,
that.
if you go onto Google, the reviews are all 1 star for every single shop.
Like, does the food suck?
Because people think they're getting ripped off.
Really? Can you put it up?
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Let me hold on one second.
I mean, the food fucking sucks though.
Yeah, but not only that, it's just that that place attracts tourists, right? Mostly.
Hold on.
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
The food sucks, so I just don't fucking go there. And the alcohol is like whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, that it looks good though, right? Like the location.
Yes. It's just the looks,
Yeah, but it looks cool. Atmosphere looks cool.
I mean, it's for like Instagram, like interesting. I didn't know they only had 1-star review.
No, it was crazy because I was gonna take people there. All right, so this is Shibuya Yokocho, right?
Yeah.
And then if I scroll down here, you can see all the shops that they have. And look,
1.6.
1.8, 202 people reviewed, 1.6, 1.8, 2.0, 2, 1.3, 1.7. All of them. Okay, this one has a 4.2 with 5 reviews, only 5 though. Other ones, they're all on the low end, man. 1 person. And so let's go to the first one.
It has the most reviews, right?
Right, 210 reviews, 1.8. People complain about the price.
Oh, the price, yeah. Even Japanese people complaining about the price.
Right, the price is too expensive. It might be good for foreign people. Yeah, I was trying to look. I was trying to read it. Yeah, right here. Here we are. To start, there was a surcharge of 399 yen on each person for nothing. Horrible food, extremely expensive. Fried squid is one of small with lots of flour, 799 yen. So the price is horrible, but also these charges, right?
$3.99 is not that bad.
Per
Worst
person.
meal I ever had.
Per person. Worst thing I had in
meal
ages. I never thought the worst Japanese food I ever had would be in Tokyo, right in the hearts of Shibuya. Bad food, bad service, mandatory service fee. They charge you for the horrible shrimp. Otoshi is shrimp. This is the otoshi. That's the otoshi right there, the shrimp.
Really?
Yeah, he said right here. That's what he said. They charge you for the horrible shrimps. Right, this is otoshi. Right here again. Menu says 200 per person per table charge from 5 p.m. Right, so they charge them at 3:30 though. I just translated it by mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they could get. What the fuck? That's illegal though.
Yeah, he said he got his money back. Warning, check your receipts before paying. Tourist trap, do not eat here. Aside from the $399 table charge, they will charge you a 10% consumption tax twice.
What?
Unbelievable.
Let me see the photo. I've never seen that before.
I've never seen it before either.
Maybe that's like a table charge. Though.
Yeah, maybe so.
Like like in the clubs they charge like 20%. Yeah, it's Habisu. Yeah, it's Habisu.
Oh yeah, there you go. Service is 10% on this Japanese one.
So consumption tax is service charge, I think.
Right.
That's kind of expensive, 10%.
I mean,
for regular fucking izakaya though.
If you don't know what you're getting into before you sit down, you know what I'm saying? Do your research. Ask questions before you sit down, before you step in the door. If you're in the red light district or if you're in Shibuya, you go into a place, you ask questions before you sit down. Do you have a service charge? Or, for example, girls bar, what is your system? Do you have a system? That's the Japanese word, system. So you learn if they have like a 1 hour is 4,000 yen or something.
10% for fucking service charge for izakaya, goddamn.
10% plus paying for otoshi.
That's why it sucks.
It's kind of unfortunate that that place is famous for, when it came out, right? The Miyashita Park area.
Yeah, it was mad packed.
But what was really unique about it is that they have izakayas from everywhere in Japan.
The location?
Yeah, it has like all the way from Hokkaido to Okinawa, it has an izakaya.
No, but if you want to go to Yokocho, go the one in the building right by TK.
Yeah, I know. But that's Niku Yokocho, right? But the thing is that, the unique point of Shibuya Yokocho is that it has an izakaya from every prefecture.
Yeah, but it fucking stinks.
And that's so sad.
That's the sad
That's
part.
so unfortunate. Because the concept is cool. Like you could eat all of Japan right there. You know? Like that's so cool.
Probably some processed food and shit. Do your research.
If you're coming to Japan, yes, do your research and ask questions. So if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Buy us a cup of coffee.
We'll see you in the next one. You take care.